Hey Jenny, hey Robin, this is Brandon. I'm the guy that talked to Robin a little bit ago on the phone about how I can just really help get you way more patients for your business. Just to let you know a little bit about who I am. I moved down to Arizona back in February of 2014 because I am a soccer player and I signed with a team down here called Arizona United. So I played with them for a little bit, but now I'm kind of getting closer to that age where I'm about ready to retire. I'm 31. I'm married. I have a little girl that's going to be a year old on Valentine's Day. But now this is really what I do full time. I help small businesses just really grow and capture the lion's share of the market for people that are looking for their service. And really, almost all those people are going to one spot, which is Google. And I'm going to show you kind of what I do, how I do it, and how I can really help you guys. Okay, so I'm going to kind of get straight into it here. I'm going to try to give you the information as if you can understand it, because you're obviously smart people. I think you can. But I'm going to try not to get too crazy and too technical with it. But it's a lot of different stuff, but it's really not rocket science. So I'm going to just try to get into it here and explain it to you. So let's say that I wanted information about elephants. So I went to Google and I typed in elephants, okay? The first page that comes up is Wikipedia's page all about elephants. Now, why does this page rank first, okay? The reason why is because it's got just like 50,000 plus words all about elephants. Everything you could ever want to know. Their anatomy and physiology, the ears, the trunk, the teeth, the tusks, the skin, what they eat, where they sleep, what they like to do on their birthdays. Everything you could ever want to know about elephants is right here on this page, right? So another factor is that in Google's eyes, Wikipedia is a very, very trustworthy website. Okay, so there's over 200 different factors that go into Google's algorithm for ranking a website, but I'm going to tell you just about a few of them, okay? So the same stuff, though, goes for a local product or service, all right? As you already know, 90% of people go to Google when they need a local product or service. And 96% of those people never leave the first page. I'm sure if you think about things that you've searched for before, whether it's a plumber, a tow truck, a window cleaner, whatever you look for, you're not going to scroll to page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to find what you're looking for. I'm going to show you real quick just this quick little chart here, okay? So this shows you the amount of traffic that goes to each position on Google, okay? So somebody searches for something, 33% of the people are going to click on the first business that's in the organic listings, okay? Number 2 gets about 18%, and number 3 gets about 12, and it just goes down and down and down from there until you drop off page 1 after the 10th listing, and there's almost nobody going to page 2, right? So let's just do an example here, right? Let's say we live in Mesa and we need window tinting. So we might search something like window tinting, Mesa AZ, okay? So right here, we've got these 3 businesses that are in what you call the local map pack, okay? And then you've got the organic listings below that. Now, nobody's paying for the AdWords, which are those little ads that pop up at the top there, but in dentistry, there's plenty of people paying for those, and I'm going to show you that in a minute. But most people are going to skip over those ads, skip over this map, and come right down to the organic listings. And 80% of all the business goes actually to the top two results. So, but some people are going to click on these and check out these reviews and do that. But most people, the majority of people, come down here and they're looking at different businesses that are in there. But nobody really is going down here to page 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to find a window tinter. They're going to find somebody at the top and maybe check around a few prices or whatever, but then they're going to find someone, okay? So let's go ahead and look at, right here, I've searched dentist surprise AZ, okay? Now I can see right here there's 320 people every month searching for just that specific term, dentist surprise AZ. So that doesn't even include dentist surprise or surprise dentist, surprise AZ dentist, family dentist surprise, a cosmetic dentist surprise, right? So this is your competition right here. You've got these guys, and you've got these guys at in the organic listings here. Okay, now if I come down here and I go to page 2, here you guys are right here. You're number 19. Okay, so I can almost guarantee you're getting just no business from your website, which is a shame because it's the opportunity is right there for you to just really be the authority in surprise when it comes to dentistry, right? Here's some of those ads like I was talking about. Usually these are at the top of the page, but sometimes they, for some reason, go to the bottom. But here's you, and honestly, nobody's going to your site to find you guys. Okay, let's just take a look at your site real quick. Now it's really clean. It looks nice. It's got a nice look to it. But the thing is, it has no information on it, right? So like I showed you about elephants and all those words, Google wants to see a local business page that has like 1,500 to 2,000 words on the homepage, just all about dentistry, the different avenues and kind of facets of it. And they want to see who's speaking about dentistry and speaking as if they're the authority, and who's the most relevant, authoritative source of information, so that we can put that in front of the eyeballs of the searcher. Okay. Now remember that content, the amount of content is only one small factor when it comes to ranking, right? There's over 200 different factors, but it's one of the most important ones. Okay. Another one is this title tag here. So I can see yours says A+ tender dental care, tour the office. Okay. Which it's cool, but maybe if I click on the welcome page here, I get a little more information. But oh, I'm sorry. So wait, here, this is your homepage. I guess I must have been on the wrong page. Let me just make sure. Yeah, okay. So this is your homepage. So you've got Surprise AZ Dentist, Surprise Dental Care, which are good terms because these title tags here, that's another very important factor, is this tells Google what this web page is about. So that's great. Okay. That's awesome. And you've got a little more information here, but again, it's very sparse. It's not a lot. Okay, now if we go, let's go back here. Let me go back to page 1. And now let's see who's number 1 here. We got, I don't know if it's Donaber Heart DDS, right? So let's search something different like cosmetic dentist, right? Because that's probably one of your best money makers. And right here we've got Donaber up there again. Okay, so let's go ahead and just look at their site. See, they've got a bit more information than you do, but still, it's not great, right? So when I see this, I love that because I'm like, dude, I could beat those guys quickly, all right? Another thing that is very important are backlinks, okay? So this tool that I have plugged in shows me the backlinks that these guys have. So let's go ahead and click in there. What a backlink is it's a link from your site, or it's a link to your site from a different website, all right? And the more powerful and trustworthy that site is, the more kind of link juice flows through that link and power goes to your site and bumps you up the rankings, right? Google wants to see that there's tons of different places online that are all pointing to you, because that says that, hey, these guys are the authority when it comes to dentistry in Surprise, Arizona. Okay, so Donaber here, these are the backlinks that they have. I can kind of spy on them and see what they've got. Now, if I go here, this shows me the amount of traffic that they're getting. So right here, they're getting 397 visitors to their website every month. All right, and they're kind of steadily increasing, probably because they got to number 1 recently, right? So actually, just in January, they've got 397. There's still a few days left, so they'll probably end up at over 400, right around 450 to 500 views for people just going to their website to check them out when they're looking for a dentist, okay? If I go back and go to you guys, I can see you have 0 backlinks, right? So let me click in there and just let's check out your traffic. 0, right? So like I said, you're on page 2 there. Nobody's going to your website, nobody, and you're just leaving tons of money on the table because that's right where you want to be. Okay, so what we do is we get you to the top, right? We do the things that it takes. We We revamp your site. We put lots of authoritative content on there. We put all those different keywords and different phrases. We work those in there that people might be searching for. And then we work on getting these backlinks. And now what separates us from the rest of people is we've got quite a bit actually, what we call influence domains. So an influence domain is when you buy an expired domain that is very, very powerful and trustworthy in Google's eyes, you change out the content and you put links to the sites that you want to rank. Okay, so what we do is we take those sites and we maybe revamp them a little bit, put some of the content, make it related to dentistry or about dentistry, and then put a link to your site. So when Google sees that, it's very, very powerful and it boosts you up the rankings. Okay, so let me just show you a couple other of our sort of projects that we've worked on that have done really well. Okay, so we work with these people here at intelfoods.com. I've been working with them for just a few months now, and we've already got them to #1 for people that search intelligent vending machines in New York. This is sort of an up-and-coming industry that's really, really just, I don't know, like if I was looking earlier, if you scroll down here, this says right here that the global intelligent vending machine market is expected to reach 11.84 billion by 2025. So just a really, really crazy market there. And New York City is a population of 8 million people. So if we can rank them at the top, we can rank you at the top here in Surprise, right? So another thing people might search is New York City beverage vending. And like you can see right there, we're #4. These guys were nowhere to be found, and now they're just climbing the ranks. So we're constantly still working on them to push them to the top. You know what I mean? So hopefully that makes some sense. I'm going to show you one more site that we did. It's called comaltubes.com. See if it'll load here. It's taking just a little bit. Actually, sorry, it might be my bad. I think it's cobalt tubing. There we go. Oh, no, it is Cobalt Tubes. Just taking a little bit to load. So over in Texas, between San Antonio and Austin, there's a city called New Braunfels. Okay, and it's a very popular spot for people to go float the river there. You rent tubes and you go float the river there. So this is our site that we did for those guys. And actually, we built this site from scratch and grew it and grew it and grew it. And I'm just going to show you here. So say you go New Braunfels tubing, right? It's really a commonly searched term. We're #1 here. You might do New Braunfels tube rental. Tube rentals, right? #1 again. This ranks #1 for over 100 different keyword terms that people might search. We sold this site last year for close to $1 million, just because it's, I mean, ridiculous value to the people that run this business. Okay, so hopefully this kind of makes some sense to you. We'd love to work with you guys, love to help you grow your business, and the best part about it is we offer a pretty much a guarantee that if you're not happy, if you don't see massive jumps in the rankings, we'll give you every penny back. That's how confident we are that what we do works. Like I said, we're kind of ahead of the game. We're doing things that most people out there aren't doing, and just 100% confident from looking into this sort of niche. So let me go back to here. Say surprise dentist. Surprise dentistry here. I'm going to go surprise dentist because that's probably a more common term. You know, beating these guys out, the top 3 that are like 1, 3, and 7, I believe. Yeah, Canyon Modern. Beating those guys out is not difficult. We're gonna make that happen for you. So again, we'd love to work with you, and we've got a system in place where it's really no risk for you, because if you don't see results, you don't pay, or we give you every penny back. So I'll put my contact info below when I send this over, and if you guys have any questions, give me a call back after you watch the video. Thanks for taking the time. I know you're busy. I know you're running your practice, but hopefully this makes some sense to you, and we can partner up and really help you grow your business and become the best in Surprise. All right, thanks for taking the time.